Peace and love, beautiful people. Happy October 2022. Happy birthday, Libra, and happy birthday, Scorpio, at the end of this month. I have been feeling like this for the last few days, but I just really wanted to do this October reading for all of the zodiac signs. So I want to say excuse the hotel pillows, but they don't want to be excused. I have no shame, and they have no qualms with being featured in this reading. So I just hope that this also invites you to be cozy and comfortable in your fall attire, ambiance. If you're a pumpkin kind of person, then put on your pumpkin candle, pumpkin incense. If that just tickles your fancy, it does not tickle mine, but that is okay. Do what resonates with you. Get comfortable. Make sure you have some water, something hydrating, something that is affirming. You know, your lighting, everything, your environment. Ideally, something peaceful and with minimal disturbance. We're going to start by doing some deep breathing. And then I'm going to mention a few different cosmic or spiritual events that will be taking place this October. And then I will get to your individual zodiac sign readings. So get nice and comfortable. Again, if you're listening to this in your car, don't close your eyes and do the breathing. I mean, you can still be mindful of your breathing, and you can still be mindful of your thoughts and being present. But wherever you are, laying on your bed, sitting on your bed, at your desk, on a curb, wherever you are, just get really comfortable and take this moment to relax and be very present. And I want you to, if you would join me, you can close your eyes to help you center. But if you'd like to keep them open, do it. It resonates with you, okay? As you are in this moment, be mindful of the parts of your body that are tight, that are holding tension, that are holding stress, that are holding angst, busy activity and movement. And without judgment, just awareness, just acknowledgement, send a breath into those places. As you inhale, new energy, new breath, assuring, affirming breath into those places that are tight and tense. Exhale and release the old air. Exhale and release the old storylines. Exhale and release any old, stuck, stale interactions and encounters and work. Continue the cycle. Inhale, filling up your belly like a warm balloon, as big as you want to make it. It won't pop, as big as you want to make it. Fill up your belly with affirming, warm, cozy, safe, secure thoughts, visions, ideas, or just nothing at all, just air. Fill up your belly in your inhale. Whenever you're ready to exhale, soften your jaw, your brow bones, your tongue, your cheeks, your fingers, your shoulders, your back, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your toes, your feet, your shins, your thighs, your calves, your wrists, your elbows. I just felt that I was holding tightness in my shoulders. Soften your shoulders, your stomachs, your backs. Just be present. Continue this cycle as long as you would like. This will be our last collective inhale. Take a deep inhale, even if you would like to set this intention now for your October. Go ahead and do it on this breath. And then exhale when you're ready to, releasing the outcome. Ready, inhale. Whew. Okay. All right, y'all. So, congratulations. We made it out of the eye of the storm that is Mercury retrograde. It officially ended October 1st. We are still in the, the post effects. So there might be some residuals, some little sprinkles, some spatterings of encounters and engagements. There might be some residual encounters and engagements that you have with retrograde-ish type things. For me, it was pulling out my laptop when I arrived at my destination about an hour ago, like 45 minutes ago, looking at my screen and seeing a glare, and I'm like, is that a crack? I've never had a crack in any laptop I've ever, well, no, maybe I have a long time ago. I don't remember. But it's been a minute since I've had a crack in my laptop. So I'm a little perturbed, and I'm also like, my screen works. I'm able to see everything. We're fine. It's okay. So that's how I've experienced the residuals, and that was just today. Excuse me, we have a full moon in Aries on October 9th. On October 25th, I believe it is, we have I would say a half moon, a new moon in Scorpio. It's a lot of fire energy. I've always felt like Scorpios were the fire energy of the water signs. So it's a lot of intense emotions and sensations coming up in October. And then of course we have Halloween, which is, during that day on October 31st, is considered to be a really high intense energy, and when the veil is at its thinnest. So our relationship and connection to the other side is less thick. There's less of a wall. It's more accessible. So there might be some visitations. There might be some messages that come through. You might be more sensitive and in tune. You might get more ringing in the ears. It's all that good stuff. And then in between, you have October 26th and 28th, where Jupiter's going retrograde and Mars is going retrograde. So yeah, there's some pretty intense energies coming up this month. And I feel like, and this is when I say feel, this is just something that's coming to me in spirit. I feel like this is a big month for a lot of manifestations and a lot of unfolding, which makes sense, especially as we're spiraling out of Mercury retrograde, where things slow down and we're forced to or invited to be present and still and more intentional before acting so quickly. It's like the momentum kicks up and it's go time. So some projects that you started before Mercury retrograde and during, they're starting to unfold a lot quicker. Contracts, agreements, releases, money, just it's starting to unfold. Scholarships, grants, collaborations, health, hydration, having looser ligaments and joints, just movement. It's a lighter energy. So I'd say take advantage of that and just lean into it and trust it. All right. So let's go ahead and get into your individual zodiac readings. Music. I don't know why Soho's hot music. The song, I feel like I always have a song for y'all, Sagittarius. You musically inclined beings, you. Welcome to my channel, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading is for you. Your birthday's coming up. All right, let's pull a couple of cards, starting with the Spirit Animal Oracle. Let's see what the Spirit Animal wants to speak to you for October. Two cards. I'm gonna go with the first one. Eclectic eel spirits, bring your ideas to life. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Well, that is right up y'all's alley anyways, to be playful. I'm going to do the one. I'm going to do the electric eel. Did y'all get that one last time? If you did, and it's kind of a way to drive home the point, ain't it? Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of electric eel spirit appears to awaken you to a big idea that you are meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path, so do not be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come, for Spirit wants to shower you with love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. Ideas need to percolate, as they rarely download in detailed form. Have you too quickly dismissed an epiphany because you couldn't see where it might lead you? Have you rushed to follow the muse without taking time to contemplate the meaning of your aha moment? Perhaps your dream will take a different form than you first imagined, morphing into something else that is even better. Spirit's plans are often hard to discern, but so much more satisfying once they have taken over from your own predetermination. Maybe your big idea is taking more time to shape than you expected. Have you considered that you are meant to learn something in the process of bringing it into being? Commit to transformation and to learning any lessons this new venture will bring, and soon you will see that your aha was even more valuable than you realized when you first felt it electrify you. It's electric. Let's pull one or two, maybe 3 cards for your month, October. Sun, Moon, or Rising Sagittarius. Let's see what message Spirit has for you. It's so cute. I just saw somebody's face so clearly. Wish I could describe it. I mean, I know how to describe it, but it's almost like it was like a brown girl. She's got really cute round cheeks and big, beautiful eyes and glasses. She's sitting there. She's just chumping. She's just eating. It's like minding her business. I don't know if it's carrots or what. She's sitting at a restaurant and just chilling like a little curly bang. Justice card. Y'all getting retributions. It was upright-ish, reverse-ish. If you have some stuff against somebody, you know, you might be trying to get them back. 10 of Swords and 2 of Coins, both in reverse. This Justice card could represent a Libra. It could also, what I'm getting, could also represent a distorted mindset. This perceptive, this thing that you might have perceived as wise or as objective, like you just kind of set this concept of this person or this idea high up on a pedestal. If this is a person, they might have let you down. 10 of Swords in reverse or 2 of Coins in reverse. And it could have been because you had this idea of who they were, even though they are not. All right. And it could very well be like you knew it. And if they're distracting you or disrupting your flow into your eel spirit, then you know they already got to float on, float on. And also they might not be, it might not be them. It might not, the focus might, you might have been placing the focus on this person or on these people. But I mean, we're so empowered in knowing that the decisions that we make beautifully, not from a place of judgment, but are reflections of ourselves, because then we get to shift our mindset and we realize it is not, we're not to be manipulated externally, but we do have the power and the audacity and the autonomy to shift how we perceive situations, matters, things, and all that good stuff. We might put ourselves through so much agony, being like, oh, I knew this person wasn't X, Y, and Z. And that's okay. And also with this Ten of Swords, I mean, it like I said, I find I'm a glass half full type chick, so I see this as a beautiful thing because it's an epiphany, instant awareness, cognitively. It's like, yeah, this will allow you to trust yourself moving forward, and the inklings and the discernment that you had. Yeah, it's like you was right. There was something a little off, or the opposite. If you were like, dang, nah, they pretty solid, then there's that too. And so the balance or the struggle may not be that this person is the wrong person or the bad person. Beware. It could be, wow, I really came in hard thinking that this person or this situation was the distortion, but maybe it's my perspective. And I will continue to take that distorted perspective with me in any relationship dynamic that I continue into. So maybe it's me. It's maybe your challenge with making decisions, again, trusting yourself. It's almost a similar situation, slightly to what Libra is encountering as far as, speaking of Libra, justice, trusting themselves. So maybe that's partially what this card for justice is here to tell you too. Similar message that Libra got is trusting yourself on the front end. And if something proved you right, then you don't have to beat yourself up. Just be like, well, yeah, I knew that, and I went against it, and that's okay. It wasn't fatal, unless it was. But even if it was, you're still here. And so there's more life to live, more growth to expand and evolve into. And clearly it's not unto damnation, because you got this really intense electric eel spirit that is coming to restore you, revitalize you, rejuvenate you, and restore you to your effervescent, playful sandpiper energy, right? If you've been feeling like really intensely defeated, September was brutal for many of us, and I am many of us. So hopefully for you, for October, this is your like gathering yourself. And for you, especially as explorative as you all are, let this be a month of travel, whether it is actual mobility, physical mobility, psychological mobility, whether that's psilocybin, going on a psychedelic trip, or just whatever feels aligned to you. It's probably a good time to go on a trip, whatever kind of staycation, because there's some electricity flowing in you, and it needs to and wants to come out. It's in a playful energy, and it's kind of nudging you towards that. So I would listen. Let's pull one more card. So as I've done with the other signs, I've enjoyed doing this because time is not a construct. Ask a question or think on a thought that you would like some clarity on, or some guidance or support on. I just saw another face. Like, I'm seeing such clear faces. It's okay, intense. Anyways, it's a white girl this time. It's like she's kind of facing this way. Medium brown hair. It's like a blondish brownish hair. It's slightly wavy. Cute bulbous nose, like kind of higher cheekbones, a little chubby. Like, I think she has a dimple in her chin. Broader forehead. Interesting. Anyways, part down her hair. I don't know if y'all know her, then think on a question, an idea, just something you want clarity on, and let's see what Spirit has to say and how they want to answer it, or how they want to engage with it. Y'all and y'all's multiple cards. Four of Coins and the Tower. If this is financial, if you have been holding on to your wallets, like out of desperation, if you've been in a sort of place of survival mode, it sounds like you are in a place, for those that this resonates with, where your grip might be being unclutched and you're being required to trust on the undying love of the Lord and the protection and the guidance of your ancestors, because holding on to the little that you have does not make room for it. Doesn't do anything for you. So mentally it might be like, at least I got something, but it's not doing anything for you, especially if you need to be using that money towards, or if you're feeling nudged to use that money towards something that is essential for you right now. Like shifting your mindset of what priorities are. Like not judging yourself because you need to go get your nails done or your hair trimmed. That is a priority for you, if it is. It's not just a luxury, like physical maintenance. I mean, it can keep one from going crazy. So do what works for you. And don't be so tight on holding on, because baby, with this Tower card coming, they like, okay, you either gonna release control yourself, or we about to bring in the storm. If this is in regards to career, quite a similar thing. If you've been holding on to this job for security, but it's just eating you alive and it is destroying your essence and your light comes first. So trust and believe that if you're not willing to let that job go, it might let you go, or some force, some act is going to require you to let it go. I've experienced it myself. My mother could tell you her own stories. But you housing the little chump change, even if that's thousands, hundred thousands, and millions of dollars, you protecting this notion of security that's not really secure, because it's compromising your health, your wellness, and your peace, and your solidness, like feeling solid and grounded. It's messing up your whole thing, and y'all are like liberated. Y'all are the most grown of the fire signs. Y'all too grown for the BS. So anything less than, what was the word? Abundant. But it came like this. It was like blossom. The word was perfect. You know how you have the perfect word and nothing else will suffice? Let's go with abundance. Anything that is less than abundance is out of whack and out of alignment for you. You trying to align with anything less than that, you're going to feel played. You're not intended to be played. You're intended to be playful. All right. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Let's do relationships. If this is in regards to relationships, if you're holding on to some sorts, any sense of security that you are attempting to hold on to, because I think I mentioned that these both came out in reverse, that you are attempting to hold on to, that does not serve you, and that again is obstructing your freedom to be you, your full you, then you can either let it go on your own, or it'll be snatched, because it's just not in alignment with your higher good. And that's grace. All right. I love you guys. If you guys would like a clarity reading on this particular reading, or if you would like a one-on-one reading that is separate from this, email me, mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com. You can follow me on social media, Mellow Neptune Waters, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff. If you feel that this resonated with you, feel free to share this with other Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But definitely like this video. I'd love to see your comment. I'd love to see y'all's interactions and engagement with it. And absolutely subscribe to my channel, Mellow Neptune Waters. I even advise you to turn on your notifications, because that way when November comes around in December and moving forward, you get notifications when these readings happen, and you can just tune in when you're ready to, but at least you know that they're available and ready to go. All right, I think that is it. If you would like to go ahead and book a reading and go directly to my website and book from there, mellowneptunewaters.com is where you can do that. It's laid out beautifully for you so you can see how to book, what you're booking, and all that good stuff. But if you still have questions, of course, you can email me, mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com. I love you guys. Oh, one more thing. If you would like to send a love offering, you can feel free to do that. Venmo, @MarshaMellow88. You can even send it to CashApp, $MarshaMellow88. All of that information is down in the description section. Y'all stay dope.